What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Bob Tompkins with the Living in SC team at Real Broker. And on today's episode of Living in SC, we are going to be exploring Greenville SC's outdoor buyer guide. Now, let's be honest, when you're thinking about making a move to a new place, if you are an outdoors person, you want to know where are the places that I need to look they're gonna best suit my lifestyle. But before we get into that, if you're considering a move to South Carolina, our team at the Living in SC team would love to be a resource to you. If you could, shoot us an email at info@livinginsc.com or send us a text at the number listed below, as we would love to help you with your move. Now, without any further ado, let's get right into it. Now, when you're looking at a place to live that offers different outdoor options, there's a lot of different ways that you can go depending on what your preferences are. So we're gonna kind of work through a few of those different preferences and where the best places to look in the upstate may be. Now, coming in first, I want to look at outdoor water activities. Now, if you're an outdoor water person, you're in luck, as the Upstate of South Carolina actually offers a lot of different water options. Now, there's both lake options on the northern part of the upstate as well as the western part of the upstate. But those water options range greatly. Now, if you're just looking for something to be able to piddle around on, maybe go out for a small little cruise out on your boat, the north part of the upstate may work for you with Lake Bowen, Lake Robinson, Lake Cooley, but these water options are much smaller. There's not a lot of homes on these lakes. There's not a lot of recreational use of these lakes just because they are much smaller. They're not stocked quite as well when you want to talk about things like bass fishing. Where on the western part of the state, you have some excellent lakes for all of these things. You have Lake Jocassee up at the very north part of that western side. You have Lake Huey, and then you have Lake Hartwell. All three of which are very close to that Georgia border. In fact, Hartwell shares about half of its lake with the Georgia side. All three of these lakes are very expansive lakes and offer a lot more recreational opportunities. You have state parks along these different lakes. You have public access points. You have the ability to use these for you and your family. As a result, I am a big fan personally of the lakes that are on the western part of the state because of how much more recreational opportunity presents itself. Also, Hartwell, known for great bass fishing, but so is Lake Huey, as it does have the Duke nuclear plant, which does offer some warmer parts in the lake that are great for fishing. So if you're the type of person that's looking for some outdoor water activities, I would highly recommend looking at the western part of the state. Even though there are options across the entire upstate, I do think you'd be a lot more satisfied with what's offered over on Jocassee, Huey, and Lake Hartwell. Next, I want to look at what some of the best playgrounds in the upstate look like. Now, if you have a young family like me, we have a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old, it's very important to us to have great public access to some good parks and play areas for our children to be able to participate in. So if you fall into that same category, it may be very important to you as well. Now, there's a lot of different outdoor recreational areas across the upstate, and every county has different parks and recreational areas for their citizens. But I do think there are two places in the upstate that really stand out that you may want to look into. Now, first is Heritage Park in Simpsonville. Heritage Park is a very expansive park that offers a lot of different softball, baseball fields. They actually have 2 different dedicated playground areas, as well as a lot of different walking trails that are great for families to be able to go out, bring their kids, whether they're older kids and they're involved in different youth sports, if they're younger kids and you just want to utilize those playgrounds, or if you're just an adult with no kids or your kids are out of the house and you want to be able to have great running and walking trails, well, Heritage Park offers that. Not only that, they also have a great amphitheater that has brought in a collection of talent over the years to perform. Most notably, in my opinion, a couple of years ago, Post Malone came and performed at the Heritage Amphitheater Park. So you're looking at a park that offers a wide variety of things and a wide variety of lifestyles to different people that live in the Simpsonville area, but it gives a great opportunity for those people to get out and about and be active outside. Also, the other outdoor area I'd like to highlight is Unity Park, downtown Greenville. Now, this is a newer park that just opened up in the last year and a half, and it's located just north of the west end of Greenville, just outside of downtown Greenville. Now, full disclosure on Unity Park, it is a newer park that doesn't have a ton of like the tree growth and the different agricultural things you may want to see in a park, but it is laid out incredibly well with some great open spaces if you wanted to go out and throw a football, a baseball, picnic, if you wanted to run around, play soccer. Also, they have a great playground that my wife absolutely loves and our kids enjoy visiting. And there are some great little spots along Unity Park that offer for the opportunity to go grab a beer, to be able to relax, grab some food, as it is situated very close to downtown Greenville and right off of the Swamp Rabbit Trail, which allows you to hop on and off and walk to other areas around downtown Greenville that may offer other things that you enjoy. Now, if you want to live close to Unity Park, you may have to adopt an urban lifestyle living in one of the downtown areas. However, a lot of people are not opposed to making a quick 10 to 15 minute drive into town to be able to go use that facility. Now, saving the epitome of outdoor activities for last, what if you are a hiker or a mountain biker? Where should you be looking around the upstate? And I think the northern part of Greenville is the place you should look. Obviously, if you're thinking about the mountains and where they're situated in the upstate, they are north of Greenville, but there's a lot of different places that you can go that would offer a great lifestyle to you. And I think the two best places that you should look are both Pickens and Travelers Rest. Now, Pickens is a little smaller of a town and a little less known, but it offers great access and ease of access to parks like Table Rock and Keowee-Toxaway, which are great places to go hike, bike, and really enjoy nature and the outdoors. Now, if you're looking to explore those state parks, which are more rigorous hiking type of parks, then I would definitely recommend looking into the Pickens area, as it would allow you to enjoy those outdoor hiking trails a lot more than if you lived closer into town. Now, on the flip side, Travelers Rest actually offers a great living ability for people that enjoy riding bikes. Now, if you're a mountain biker and you want to go bike on mountain trails, Pickens and those other state parks may be a better place for you to look. But if you like casual bike riding and maybe some light mountain bike riding, then Travelers Rest is a great place to look for a couple of reasons. Travelers Rest is located right off of the Swamp Rabbit Trail, which for the casual bike rider will allow for you to be able to ride in and out of Travelers Rest into downtown Greenville with relative ease without having to get into a bunch of different traffic and deal with cars, which allows that recreational time to be much more enjoyable, at least in my opinion. Also from Travelers Rest, you're gonna have great access to Paris Mountain State Park, which Paris Mountain is located about halfway between Travelers Rest and downtown Greenville. And it has a variety of mountain bike trails as well as light hiking trails, which is a really good option for someone who may be a little more of an amateur or a novice biker and hiker that doesn't want to deal with some of the more rigorous trails that you may see in some of the other state parks. Now guys, this has been our outdoor buyer guide for people looking at outdoor activities in the upstate of South Carolina. But if you have additional questions for us, or if you're thinking about making a move, again, we would love to be a resource for you here at the Living in SC team at Real Broker. So shoot us an email at info@livinginsc.com or shoot us a text at the number listed below. Also, be sure to check out some of our other videos, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time on Living in South Carolina.